what this is, but I'm kind of excited because color me confused, because that's where I'm at. Okay, let's see what we got. Ooh, okay. Hi friends. Welcome back to my channel. While I put in my earrings here because I'm not expecting to film today. It is actually Friday afternoon right before the 4th of July weekend, which means it is June 30th, right? Yeah, June 30th, and I just got a delivery that I was not expecting. I was expecting something or two things tomorrow, and it looks like something delivered, and I'm kind of losing my mind over it because I'm gonna give credit again where credit is due. I know I get PR, so it's probably different. Keep me posted when your Ipsy / Boxycharm delivers, but I mean, that's what this box is right here on June 30th for the July boxes. I don't know if I said that part yet, but this is for July. So I'm getting a head start. Yes, I already have a full face of makeup. Yes, I've already been touching and swatching my face all day because I'm arguing with my Photoshop, honestly, for this coming weekend's thumbnail. Not the one that you're seeing, but the one that you would have just seen. So if you missed that video, please go check it out because it has been a bear to edit and do the thumbnail with. But we're not here to talk about that. No. We're here to talk about an unboxing. I have a feeling this is going to be a video where I do this over multiple days in case there's stuff in here I want to try. I can't believe this showed up. I had to give credit where credit is due. It is June 30th. And this is my daily aspirational calendar. And yes, there's cursey words on it, so sorry if you don't like that, but it's what I read every day. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this right now. Again, this is how you know it's Ipsy, because there's some crappy brown paper that's not saving anyone's anything. Yeah, I'm guessing this is the bag. There's 3 things in here, because there's also this. I don't know what this is, but I'm kind of excited because I've got these 2 things plus a very colorful Ipsy box. Is this Boxycharm? Is it Icon Box? Is it Ipsy? We don't know because this is, I guess, the new boxes. Oh, look here. This is the new boxes. I like the coloration. I do. But this is where it's like, what are we? Who are we? What's going on here? I had heard we were getting different packaging, right? We've discussed this over and over again on my channel, but I really dislike this part because it's just, hey, we absorbed you and now we're just gonna pretend on this part here. Glam bag, Boxycharm, Icon Box, refreshments. Is that another box for them? I guess maybe it is. I'm so excited though. I do like the look of this box. I like the ombre. I like the little tie-dye vibes here. My links and everything are going to be in the description box below, as they always are with these videos. And as you guys know, I am very brutally honest. Let's start again with the glam bag. I'm so distracted by what all of these things are that I just need to get into it. Again, the glam bag is 5 deluxe beauty samples, and they actually have surprised me that I've been enjoying them. So let's get in here because I'm not a big samples person. They can tend to fall off my radar. It's a $13 a month bag. Is there a bag in here? Wait. So maybe, okay, so I have 2 bags. Color me confused because that's where I'm at. Okay, so this is the bag that came inside this. So let's just get into it. Maybe the other thing was too big to fit in, so they were like, oh, let's give her another bag. I'm very confused. No, I think all of the things might be in here. Did I just get 2? I'm very confused. Oh, it's a blending brush from Factory. This is B9. I don't have any laptops or anything pulled up for prices or anything because, like I said, I'm fighting with Photoshop right now and it's still exporting my last thumbnail because it's struggling. What is this? A liquid kohl eyeliner from, is this Saffron Botanicals? This is a brand that we have seen before. It's a water-resistant liquid eyeliner. Okay, liquid eyeliner, something you're pretty accustomed to getting in a subscription box. Oh, look at that, we got some e.l.f. This is the Power Grip Primer. I've actually heard really good things about this primer, and I've been curious about it. 4% niacinamides too, so this would be something we could also try on. Oh, Lottie London. I've received something like this before in a subscription box, but it wasn't Boxycharm. This is a little eyeshadow palette, and it's very approachable, very neutral, wearable. It's called the Rose Gold. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then there is one more thing in here, so this should be 5. So this should be a whole bag. So I'm not sure where this other one came from, unless it's like an extra gift. Oh, Mud Masky. I actually love Mud Masky, and I actually just finished my under eye vitamin serum that really helps for the under eye circles. I do that one at night, and then I do the Better Eye Coat in the morning. It's something I got from Boxy as well. This one is a vitamin A booster French clay mask. Because I do really like this brand, I'm excited to get this to try it, and I don't mind stuff like this in a mini. Yeah, I think that would definitely be worth 13 bucks. I mean, certain things alone, I'm like, yeah, absolutely. So now I want to know what the heck this is. Let's open her up. What is she? Follow the fun. Oh, refreshments. You know what? I actually received one of these before. It's the razor kit. Dazzling 5-blade razor kit. Neon Fizz, I guess maybe is the color. Definitely looking pretty neon in there. I like getting razors. A patent pending product according to the box right here with our Pillow Shave Cream for an even smoother shave. Is that what's in here? Oh, yes. Yes, it is. Who knew? Lather up and coast. It's a smooth ride. Lemony, kind of a fresh, clean scent, which is something you would want for a shower. So that's cool. Maybe that's a bonus gift this month. We do have some makeup in the bag, and liquid eyeliners are kind of like a dime a dozen when it comes to subscription bags and boxes. I have so many in my drawer. I almost think maybe I should give this one like away to a friend, put it in a giveaway or something, because my cup runneth over for black liners. But I'm pretty excited about that, and this is also something we can try. Really excited about the e.l.f. probably the most. Ooh, and maybe the Mud Masky too. I do love me some Mud Masky. So let's get into the Ipsy Boxy. I'm just still disappointed that it still says Ipsy on the top, because it's just like, you said this was gonna stay the same, and it has not. Let's see if we actually have some bubble wrap to protect the products in the box. A lot of us have been getting broken items. I had a broken palette. I was pretty disappointed, so let's see. All right, I'm seeing again, brown crepey paper here that doesn't do much. No bubble wrap. Okay, let's see what we got. Okay. Darn it, you got me. You got me. First thing I notice in here is anytime that there is like a plain white box, I now get excited, which seems so silly, but it's because I know it's going to be a Natasha Denona palette, because for some reason they keep putting Natasha Denona palettes, these smaller palettes, in these very nondescript white boxes. But now I'm concerned because there is no bubble wrap and there was just that crumply piece of paper. I'm worried this is going to be broken like my last eyeshadow palette that I got really excited for. This one is called the Fez palette. Let's see. I'm pretty excited. Please don't be broken. Please don't be broken. Oh, let's find out together. Whoa. This is going to be, oh, it is broken. This is what happens, Ipsy, when you don't take care, oh no, of your packages. Ipsy, is it gonna kill you to put in some bubble wrap to protect these items? Come on. She's over here. She's broken. And I feel like these smaller palettes are much easier to break as well. Because that's happened a lot. Even when Boxycharm was Boxycharm, I got quite a few of these little guys broken. So that is a bummer. The color story is very summer. As you can see, I already kind of went into some blue greens today because it's 4th of July weekend. I'm getting ready to go into it. So I was like, I want a little zest. It kind of matches my dress here that's a little green. So this is definitely something we are going to be playing with. I'm going to be trying. We know that some of these smaller palettes tend to be, some of them are really good, just like her regular formula, and some of them can be a little hit or miss. So I am excited to play with this. I'm sad though that it is broken, not because of Natasha, but because of Ipsy. I'm calling you Ipsy right now. Put some bubble wrap on these babies. Come on. What else is in here? Vitamin C from, I've heard a couple people say this differently. Is it Rodeo? I've heard it both ways. This is a vitamin C brightening cleanser. Here's the thing. I think Ipsy's kind of taking on from its predecessor, and Ipsy may have been like this before. So if you are an Ipster, one of you guys told me recently, you guys call it, because charmers, Boxycharms are charmers. Are you an Ipser? Have you been an Ipser? Do they tend to do the same thing with like Boxy, where it's like we got a bunch of bronzers last summer back to back to back? I feel like I've been getting an overload lately of cleansers. I'm getting a ton of cleansers to the point that like, yeah, Adam's trying them with me, but we're like, wait, we have to use up one before we can go into the other. And it's like, it's a lot of cleansers happening. So I am excited about this. I'm sure it's got a good value because this is a very good brand. Ooh, I'm already distracted. Shiny objects. Verb. We got a Verb hair oil, gosh, maybe like a year and a half ago now. And I do like that on my curly hair days if I need a little bit of oil to help keep with the frizz away. So this is another Verb product. It's the Ghost Exfoliating Scalp Nectar. I feel like I got something else recently from one of the subscription boxes for scalp. Great hair starts at the scalp. That's true. So it's exfoliating. I do have scalp eczema. I think it's called scalp eczema, where I get some buildup on my scalp as the seasons change specifically. It's actually pretty common. It's not dandruff or whatever, but it is something that I deal with kind of as the seasons shift. And right now my scalp has been like noticing. So maybe this is something that could help. I have liked this brand before. And darn it. Okay, so what brand is this? Again, I recently just got some clear brow gels, and it looks like we have another one. I feel like clear brow gels and black liquid liners are kind of like dime a dozen in subscription boxes, which is why it's always a little bit of like a bummer when you get so many that you're like, there's only so much I need. This is from the brand Wing Me. I like the packaging. I like that it's like this frosted bottle here. But something else I do like to do with these clear brow gels is if I'm doing like a sleek back look or something up in more of like a twist or something, if I have a ton of flyaways, I like to use clear brow gels to kind of like tame the flyaways. So that's another tip if it's something that you're also overloaded on as well. And then, ooh, Lucky Chick. I do like Lucky Chick. This is a brand I have been introduced to from subscription boxes, and I've really loved their glosses. I've also liked a few other of their makeup lines. So let's see what this is. It says it's a lip and cheek multi-stick. I don't usually like to cross-contaminate on my face, so usually I'll figure out what the product is like and then stick to one side here. Ooh, this is fascinating. It looks like it's marbled in a stick, so I could see this being good for, like it says, like a blush. I don't know about us lips. This would be a big piece to put against your lips, wouldn't it? Ooh, that would be a lot. But I could see this maybe being for the cheeks. I'm not a huge fan of some cream products, but maybe for the sake of trying it, we'll try it in this video. Okay, so that is everything in the box. So as far as makeup goes, because again, this isn't gonna be done today, I would probably do this either over the weekend or the beginning of next week. But by the time you see this, it'll all be one big video. Things I'm excited to try. The e.l.f. primer. I've heard good things about this one. It has niacinamides in it, so good for your skin, and I love e.l.f. I'm obviously super excited for the Natasha Denona palette. Even though it is broken, it will be a little hard to show on camera because this guy is going to keep trying to pop out. Now, honestly, these are the two top things. So, well, I guess one of them is from the box and one of them is from the bag. So that's kind of good to keep in mind. I always try to compare. If it's going to be worth your dollars, which one are you maybe thinking of? I still think it might be best if you are wanting to maybe dip your toe back into the subscription box world. Maybe start with the bag because it's cheaper, and then you can do add-ons and probably purchase this on your own for a better deal than it is to maybe get a ton of products maybe that you're not going to use. I am excited for the razor and some shaving cream. I'm always loving a good shaving cream, especially in summertime. That was kind of like a special gift though, so I'm kind of like trying to exclude that. Maybe the Rhodia, but again, I've got so many cleansers right now. I've got 2 more that I need to try. So, oh, Mud Masky. This did come in the bag as well. So now that we've done an unboxing, let's jump ahead and do the try-on portion of the video. Okay, friends, through the magic of editing, it is a few days later, and I have started my morning already putting on some of these products from the Boxycharm Ipsy box and bag as well. So I started this morning with the mask. I found that this mask does a really good job of drying pretty quickly. It's actually thicker than you think, so you don't need as much as I ended up using this morning, which I didn't know till I knew. So I spread it all over my face and I really kind of got it in there, and I noticed as it was drying, it was hardening. It's a clay mask, and then it really was emphasizing some pores. So it does say that it is for pore refining, smoothing, firming, tightening, and clarifying. I let this dry down, and then what I did was I washed it off with some water just by itself, and then to cleanse my face, I did use the Vitamin C Rhodia Brightening Cleanser. This is a brightening and renewing cleanser, and I thought this did a pretty good job as well. It has a little bit of a stronger scent, nothing too like harsh or anything, but it's something I did notice when I was using this. I did like that it had a pump on it. I thought that made it super easy to use and pump out the product. I think it really did a good job of also starting to tighten towards the end, but that also could have been the mask, because once my face was dried, I felt like it was really like not too tight, but definitely felt like it had been cleansed and some toning was happening. So it was probably a little bit of both. Definitely the mask. Then once my face had a full moment to dry, then I went in with the Power Grip Primer with the 4% niacinamides. And you guys, this was so funny to play with because I realized how sticky it was. It came out very liquidy at first, and I assumed it would feel kind of silicone-y in my hand just based off what I could see from the packaging. But no, this baby definitely went immediately onto my skin and gripped like Spider-Man. It was definitely making my face tacky. So I was like really excited to see how is this going to play with my foundations. So when I went to put on the foundation, I was really curious. It went on super smooth. I used my favorite drugstore foundation just because I know how that product works, and I wanted to be able to compare it. So I went ahead, put on all of my foundation, really put it in with a wet beauty blender, and then did my concealer as well, and that's the part I am at now. And I think everything's looking pretty good. Everything seems a little normal. I do feel a little bit more tacked to my skin, but before I moved on to powders, I realized I had a Lucky Chick product here that is a lip and cheek product. I tend to not really enjoy things that cross-contaminate, cross-pollinate on the face because I don't find it works as well for me. Usually one works better than the other. So I wanted to see how this Lucky Chick product would work as a blush. So that's what I want to do today since I haven't powdered yet. Sometimes I go in directly on the face. Sometimes I put it on the fingers first and then go in. It's always like you always kind of got to play around with the product to see what will work with it. I like the color. This is going up after the 4th, so tell me, how was your 4th of July? What did you guys do? We just heard a big boomer while I was setting up to film and doing the first part of this video, so I was like, it is like not even noon yet, and people are already doing boomers on a weekday. I'm like, people, Penny has had enough. Poor Penny girl. I have rescue puppies, so they are not big fans of the sound. Just kind of working it in here with my fingertips, and it looks like it's doing a really good job of going pretty smooth. I don't think, and this could be a primer thing, this could be a lot of different things, I guess, at this moment, since I do have a lot down already. But this is not going into my pores. This is not making me look very textured, which is always something I'm going to be paying attention to when I do something like this. Yeah, it's looking pretty good. I'm just layering it up to see if I can, and I think it's looking pretty nice. What I'll end up doing is putting some bronzers over the top of this to kind of wear it down just a touch. Maybe we'll try it on the lips in a little bit. Maybe we won't. Now I'm going to go ahead and then just powder down, and then I will jump back in. I guess the next thing we're going to be doing is the clear brow gel, which again, not my favorite type of product to get in a subscription box. It's kind of like, I don't really use those, but they're good for flyaways, and my hair is wet, so we'll see what my hair does today. I think next what we're going to be doing is going into the eyes. Popping back in here really quickly while I am powdering. And I'm seeing that this is going on pretty well. I've already powdered under the eyes, and I was still noticing some tacky and stickiness, maybe from the primer. So I just wanted to make sure I did a really good job powdering because I am more of an oily skin girl in the summertime for sure. So I wanted to see how everything was going to go on with the powders. The blush is still popping. I did layer her up because I wanted to see if I could, and I wanted to see how well it would last, all those things. So just doing my Fenty Pro Filter powder that I love, I'm like, oh wow, this is all going together really nicely with the powder. Wanted to make sure I mentioned that. Okay, we've got on some bronzer, we have on the brows. I'm going to now pop into this clear brow gel here from Wing Me. What an interesting name. I intentionally only used powders and pencils so I could see how this grips, how this holds. Like I said, I like to use clear brow gels for flyaways with the hair if I'm doing like a pony or something where I need less flyaways. Right now my hair is still a bit wet, so we'll pull it down in a little bit and see if we need to use it again. I really don't use this much, guys. Now, the exciting part is coming. We've got 2 different types of palettes to use. And I'm actually pretty excited that I also got this Lottie one as well because it does have more neutrals, and clearly this Natasha Denona does not. And your girl likes to start with some neutrals in there. And oh yes, we have a brush I almost forgot. This is from Toy Factory. It is a blending brush B9. It's a pretty brush. To pop into this very neutral creamy shade here, and we're just gonna build it up in the crease. Ooh, whoa, she's pigmented. Okay, goes with my top, goes with the bronziness. That's cool, that's cool. Little bit probably goes a long way because I put more, I guess, on the brush than I meant to. How you doing? I have used some of these products before and I remember being pretty impressed with them. I don't remember if it was a blush. I think it was a face product of some sort. Blends well. This has a lot of pigment. Oof. Girl can just go, go, go. That's impressive. You could definitely get a whole like neutral eye look with this Lottie palette as well. This one is the rose gold. I think this is going on really creamy, really smooth. Everything is doing a great job. There's no skipping. Everything looks really fantastic. This is definitely a palette you could use regularly by itself. Great for travel because it's small, but it's definitely pigmented. But obviously we are here because we want to see what she can do. I just needed to start something on the lids. I just really wasn't expecting it to be this much of a punch on the eyes already. I really did not expect that. You have to be very gentle with this little brown shade here because she is broken, and I did hear on socials that this baby is broken a lot in a lot of palettes, unfortunately. And again, Ipsy, if you're going to jump into this arena, and take over all of the boxes, we are used to seeing some bubble wrap in here. Like, we need some bubble wrap to protect these higher end items. You'd want to anyway. Going into this orange shade and just gonna pop in here. Yes, I'm getting this vibranty orange tone because it's going on top of what was already here. Again, I did not know the other one was gonna be so pigmented, so this will change it up a bit, but you know, makeup is fun. We get to play. This is also a very pigmented shade. I could have just popped into this. Woo! We got some color going. Obviously, we're going with orange, and there's a bright orange in here, and I'm not scared of an orange. A lot of you, if you've been here with my channel for a long time, know I used to do a lot of orange looks. Orange, red, terracotta. They all definitely spoke to me. So I'm just taking this one lower down on the lid, kind of blending it up into the crease here with a clean brush. It's like I'm putting Sunny D on my lid. Do you guys remember Sunny D? I think they have an alcoholic version now because they know millennials are grown-ups now with money. Ooh. Girl, we Cheeto. We are full Cheeto. Man, I wish I had Cheetos now. If you're wondering in your mind, does she go into this with a game plan? Does she know what this is going to look like? The answer is always no. No clue. This is going to be as much of a surprise as it is to me as it is to you. This could turn out great. This could turn out awful. We're all here for the fun. All right, I got to be very gentle going into this brown. I want to do a little bit of some smoking in the outer corner here. And a little dab will do ya because this formula is definitely performing like the other really good Natasha shadows, where they are very smooth, very blendable. They are doing their job. We love to see it because every now and again there'll be one that's a little less her normal formula, and it's always so disappointing when that happens. I'm literally just tapping an edge of my brush on here because I want this color to get too crazy, but she is pigmented. Yes. We're gonna do some gold with our finger. We're gonna go straight in with the finger because that's the best way. I love to apply a shimmer. I think you get the best opacity, the best blend, the best lay down. across a lid. Oh my gosh, this looks like liquid. This looks so yummy. This looks, I mean, oof. And what a summery vibe with this look, right? I'm living for this. This is fun. I like that makeup can be fun again. I feel like, I don't know, the past few years has been a little less fun with makeup, and it's about time we started having fun again. So we have a blue in here. This pop of blue, red, white, and blue. We're in the vibes. You know we're gonna go for it. It's a soft formula. Ooh, that is blue. That is pretty. It is going to make the brown eyes pop. Of course, there's a liquid liner in here. It is from Saffron & Botanicals, which is a brand I like. Okay, this is what we're working with as far as the tip goes. I don't know if I would necessarily do an eyeliner on this eye look, but I do want to try the product, let you know how it is. Pretty good. Honestly, we get so many liners. I feel like they all kind of can perform the same. It's a black liner. Unless there's something crazy revolutionary about a liner, they're all kind of the same. In the name of trying products different ways, I am gonna now go into this lucky chick with my fingertips or a brush and try putting it on the lips. It's another reason I didn't go directly on the face, because I want to see. I'm not convinced, but I want to see. So we're just gonna wipe off the chapstick that I have on from this morning. Gonna do a little bit of a nude liner. I don't think I have a lip brush clean, so I'm just gonna go in with my clean finger here for the lips as much as I was the cheeks, and I'm definitely still seeing it on the cheeks, you guys. Like, this blush be popping. I get that sometimes a duo product is just kind of nice to be able to have maybe for travel if you don't have a lot of space to take a lot of products with you or something. And it's more my lip color, but paler. It does have some opacity to it. I'm not a huge fan of the feel on the lips. I also think it's because I've been doing some beach days lately, and I think I am a little chapped, a little dehydrated, trying to hydrate right now. So I'm going to end up taking this off, but I wanted you to see the color on my mouth just so you had an idea of what it would look like on the lips. I don't feel like it's comfortable though, and it could be just because it's summer and right now my lips are a little dried out, but it's not bad for like a maybe natural makeup day if you have maybe on some, maybe I should lift the chapstick on to see what it would be like. I don't know. It's not very comfortable, but it does look fine. So now I have all of my makeup on, and I did a little bit of my hair, but it is humid outside and your girl has curly hair naturally, so I am going to pop into this clear brow gel, as I mentioned before, for some flyaways. I want to see how it does. Since I already have it and I've already used it, I may as well see how well she does in a medium. I would probably use her most. I also jumped in the ocean this morning to start my day, so that's probably contributing to why my hair is just doing whatever she wants. I have zero control over her, usually anyway. So now comes the time in the video, now that I have tried everything on, she has been completely unboxed. What are my thoughts? What am I thinking so far about everything for the month of July? First of all, let's talk about the packaging. I like that we are seeing some fun colors incorporated into the boxes, and I can at least appreciate, hold on, let me dig the name back out here, that we are making some note of Boxycharm in the icon box. However, I kind of feel like they're still just telling us something different than we're actually receiving. I feel like Boxycharm really is no more. I don't even know if we're going to see the name Boxycharm in the near future, in the next year or two, who knows. And where is the bubble wrap to protect our amazing items? Because this month had Natasha in it. That makes me so excited because that's what we've been asking for. Our recognizable brands that we're excited to receive. So when it comes broken, it's really frustrating. You know, it just makes you go, darn it to heck. Now I need to be extra cautious when I don't know if I can travel with this, those kinds of things. It limits what you can do with the product. And these are soft shadows. Something I still need to try is the Verb Ghost Exfoliating Scalp Nectar. I do want to try that and will this summer because my scalp desperately needs that. So stay tuned, be subscribed, where I kind of give you more information on things as I've used them even longer. I usually do that in month-end videos, faves and fails, stuff like that. I am really impressed, honestly, with the blush on my face. I did not know how I was going to feel about it. A lot of times cream products are not my favorite for a variety of reasons. My skin type, my pores, the way I do makeup usually is very powder based. So this Lucky Chick blush definitely performs well. It is not grabbing to texture. I do not think it is impeding my makeup at all. I think it is still super rosy after I have powdered, put on bronzers, sprayed things down, powdered again. Like, you still see the blush popping on the cheeks. Lips, for me, that's a no. I think the coloration is just too pale for my lips. Also, I don't like the feel of it. I'm a little particular with how I like things to feel on each part of my face, I guess, which it's good to have standards, right? This does not work for the lips for me personally, but the cheeks, I'm actually impressed with it, and we'll try it some more this summer. And that's hard for me when it comes to creamy products. So that's an endorsement right there. Now, I filmed the unboxing part a couple days ago, so I can't remember. Was the e.l.f. in the bag or the box? Maybe the bag. I've never seen e.l.f. in the Boxycharm, so it must have been the bag, and I'm not mad about it. I am excited to continue to play with this. My skin was super sticky this morning, so I was really like, how is this gonna play out with some of my foundations, which is why I chose my favorite that I use over and over to know. And I mean, this is hours after applying it, and I think it still looks great. Everything looks smooth, doesn't look textured. I'm hoping this lasts in all the humidity, and honestly, I've had to go out to my garage a couple times because I'm doing some laundry in between takes and doing stuff because I need to catch up. It's been a holiday week, and I'm not melted apart. I have touched my face, so I want to keep trying this and letting you know how it does. I love e.l.f. though. I think e.l.f. is a really great affordable brand. It is getting pricier just like everything else, but it's still really affordable. So I love this. I just tried this for the first time today, the Rodeo, however you want to say it, Vitamin C Brightening Cleanser. I'll keep you posted. A lot of vitamin C's lately have been breaking me out, so I need to be cautious when using this. If you've tried this before and you have sensitive skin, tell me, how does she work for you? I'm really curious. And the small mini mud masky today, I thought did a really good job. I do like this brand a lot, so I was open to trying some of this for my face. I've seen really good benefits from Mud Masky, so I'm liking this so far. Stay tuned to how I kind of see how it does over the next few days, weeks, because skincare, as we know, takes a little longer time. The two products in here that are totally meh for me are the things that you could probably tell throughout the video. Anything that's a clear eyebrow gel for me is just not something I personally need a lot. And liners. I literally am over here looking at my drawer that runneth over of liners. I just did a declutter, so I'm just kind of like, oh man, maybe I shouldn't have opened this because it's kind of the same liquid black liner as pretty much all my others. So I don't really need any more. You can pump the brakes on that Boxy. You can give us other makeup though that makes us excited. The Lottie I was really impressed with. I found that the pigmentation was beautiful. I think I can get a whole look from this palette. And Natasha, girl came to play. Now this is a season that I would be wearing some of these shades anyway, and like I said, I'm excited to get back into some colors for my lids because I've been very neutral for a long time, so summertime totally leans into this vibe. I'm sad this one broke, but it's still so pigmented, so beautiful. I think the eye look is really, really pretty today, and it's definitely the standout look on the makeup for me personally, and it's really good quality. Love me some Natasha. Give us some bubble wrap Boxy / Ipsy so that way we can protect the good stuff. I have not tried the razor or the shaving cream in here yet, but I will. Stay tuned. I do think this is a pretty good month for Ipsy Boxy, I have to say. Yes, there were some throwaway items in there, but they were very minimal compared to the big ticket items that are really good and exciting to get to use and continue to use. So let me know, what were your choice items? What were the things that you did get in the box? Did you get all makeup? Did you get all skincare? Did you get a nice combination? Tell your girl, because I am so interested to see, how do you guys think Ipsy / Boxy is progressing? I really, really, really want to see some better protection in our boxes though. That's got to happen soon, because otherwise, I mean, things are gonna keep breaking. This is a pretty good value bag and box, so tell me what you think down below. I love hearing from you guys because, as a lot of us know, we're still trying to decide, how do we feel about this merge? I still really want to see more brands that you guys are excited about though, personally. Thank you guys so much for watching, and if you do happen to be new to my channel, hi new friends, I really do hope you take a quick moment to hit that subscribe button down below so you don't miss out on the ruthless, very honest reviews that I do for Boxycharm, Ipsy, drugstore, high-end, and everything in between. Bye friends.